Imagine two people, same age, same salary, same city. One buys the latest iPhone every year, eats out every weekend, and keeps upgrading his lifestyle. The other one? He looks boring. He drives an old car. He cooks at home. He invests a little every month. Fast forward 10 years, one of them is stressed, broke, and wondering where all the money went. The other one? He just quit his job at 35. The question is, which one are you going to be? Let's break it down. Stay till the end because the last part will change how you think about money forever. Let's talk about person A, the spender. He's 22, got his first job, first paycheck hits, and boom, new shoes, new phone, nights out, subscriptions he barely uses. He tells himself, I'm young, I deserve to enjoy life. And honestly, it feels amazing for a while. But here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. Every dollar he spends today, he's spending his future time. At 25, he has no savings, no investments. At 28, rent goes up, he gets a raise, but somehow still lives paycheck to paycheck. The lifestyle just grew with the income. At 32, his friends start buying houses. He's still renting. He finally wants to invest, but doesn't know where to start. At 35, he's making decent money, but has nothing to show for it. No assets, no freedom, just bills. And the worst part? He's not even enjoying it anymore. The excitement of buying things faded years ago. Now it's just a habit. But she made one different decision at 22. She paid herself first. Every month before spending a single dollar, she put aside 20% of her income into savings, into index funds, into assets. She didn't live like a monk. She still had fun, but she was intentional. At 25, she had an emergency fund. No stress when her car broke down. At 28, her investments started growing on their own. Compound interest kicked in. And here's the wild thing about compound interest. It rewards patience like nothing else. $300 a month at age 22, invested at a 10% average return. By age 40, that's over $200,000 just from being consistent. At 32, she had options. She could take a lower-paying job she actually loved because her investments were covering the gap. At 35, she had real freedom. Not, I have a lot of stuff freedom. Real freedom. The freedom to say no. Same starting point as person A, completely different life. The only difference? What she did with her 20s. The builder at 35. $200K plus in investments, has an emergency fund, can quit job if needed, stress-free money mindset, has choices and options. The spender at 35, little to no savings, living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a job he hates, money anxiety every month, regret and what-ifs. Neither of these people is smarter than the other. The only difference is the decisions they made in their 20s, when it felt like it didn't matter yet. But it did matter. It always does. Here's what nobody tells you when you're 22. Spending feels like living, but building wealth is living, just on a delay. The guy who invests $300 a month isn't sacrificing his life. He's buying his future freedom, one small payment at a time. And here's the thing that really messes with your head. The items you spend on, they lose value the moment you buy them. The money you invest, it grows while you sleep. A $1,200 iPhone becomes worth zero in 2 years. $1,200 invested at 22 becomes over $8,000 by the time you're 40. You're not choosing between enjoying life and being miserable. You're choosing between enjoying things now or having the freedom to enjoy everything later. That's the trade, and most people don't even realize they're making it. So here's the simple truth. Your 20s are the most powerful financial decade of your life. Not because you make the most money, but because time is on your side. And time is the one thing you can never buy back. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything about investing. You just need to start. Small, consistent, today. Even $50 a month is a beginning, because the person who starts at 22 will always beat the person who starts at 32, no matter how much that person earns. The question isn't, can I afford to invest? The real question is, can I afford not to? If this video made you think, drop a comment below. Tell me, are you a builder or a spender right now? And if you want to learn the exact steps to start building wealth in your 20s, subscribe, because that video is coming next week. See you there.